We pay a 10,000 Rand referral for anybody that can bring us a property if you're not an agent.
We want to get most of the units on the same level. What I mean by that is we want to get building finished in all of them. Then we want to get plastering finished in all of them. Then we want to start paint in all of them. Then we want to do tiling in all of them. So we're working from a side like with Ben, we're working from the bottom to start with the plumbing. I think Henry and them, they are finished with most. They have not started yet, but they are finished with the most of the rest, am I correct? And then like the one for the garage, they're putting a new DB there as well.
Yeah, they just chased it.
They just chased it. Okay. I asked Dancy, he must bring a DB for that one. The door frames, we put them out now, né?
Yeah.
We know which ones go where, so we can just build them in, Fisher plugs, then we can plaster. Okay. Secondly, the parking is things that I will put out here. It's not a problem. Then after that we are going to decide the size of the stoop. This one is going to stay this size. Then there's two that we have to build extra that we're going to need to put a foundation. Showers, we must speak about all the showers, all of them on their own, but we have two options. This is 1 meter. The toilet is here and the basin is here. So we need to build these walls, shower wall, shower walls, 1 meter, and then we use a paving brick, you know, like we usually do it. Put a paving brick flat there, then we have 1 meter shower. Wherever these doors are, né? That determines where the shower starts. We come out and we come forward. So we're building an L-shape there, so we must put foundations there. Coming there. Then we will build in a wall here. And then that means we can have a toilet, then we'll have a basin and shower inside here. The door will sit here, right next to that wall. So here we have a door. Next to the door is this wall. So we can maybe that door that we're taking out of that room tomorrow, we can bring it straight here. Then we sort of build it in. We don't want to put it afterwards. We fit it one shot. And we build here, we build there, and then we'll just break a piece of that wall so that we can slope the roof going that way, falling that way. Okay, so this is one foundation that we must put. There. Let me show you the other one on the other side. Okay, do we have some white wall trim? Okay, check that, I'm gonna wait. What are you breaking today?
Today we make concrete.
Only break the concrete?
Yeah.
Okay, we're working hard today.
Yeah.
Working hard or hardly working?
Hard work.
Okay, I'm glad.
But it doesn't have a lid. I think it was primary.
It's fine, but we can use it loaded. I've forgotten a drum of paint on the bakkie before, and it fell over, and it was a horrible mess to clean up again. I had to rubberize the whole back of the bakkie because of that. So we're actually on our way to Chamberlains to go buy a few things. There's some metal square tubing that we need that most of the spaces don't have currently in South Africa. And that's because of a big steel supply problem. There's no steel in the country. Well, there is steel, but the demand is high and the supply is low. So that's a bit of a problem, but I found 100 by 100 square tubing that we need
for a balustrade that we are building in Thelma Street. So we're quickly gonna get that, and I'm gonna show you a way that I found out that's possible for me to get a coffee in the morning. A guy selling coffee from his yard, in Garsfontein. So I stop there every day. He brings a coffee to my window, so that makes it a lot easier. We're gonna treat Dupie with a coffee, and Marcel as well. He's not a coffee drinker, but we're gonna buy him a coffee. Are you checking if you've grown some chest there?
I'm checking if the mic's fine.
Okay, good. Any chest there?
No.
Just wait for that strong coffee. Dupie, so tell us a bit more about how did you come to working for Bigpond Property? You've been with us now from basically a year now, right?
Yeah, almost a year.
Tell us your story. How did you start with what you're busy with? You mainly in interior design and landscaping design.
Yes.
Give us a bit of a rundown about what you do and how you came to do that.
Well, it started last year when I had to shadow at an interior design business or construction company, and yeah, so I think it was my mom who saw your social media page, and then she told me that I should check and see if I can shadow there for 6 weeks, and I went for the interview and I asked if I could shadow here.
But you didn't have a license at that stage.
It was a good pitch and everything, and I think you guys liked it, and I showed my CV and everything, and then at the very end I was like, yeah, so there's just one thing, and I don't have my license.
I remember
But
that.
I said I'll Uber around, and yeah, so you guys told me that I should get my license before I can.
But then you did that actually quite fast. I think
Yeah.
it was a month later you had your license and a car and everything.
Yes.
So you got it sorted.
Yeah.
Nice, so well done to you for doing that. And give us a bit of a rundown of what is your role in the company. I think people see, I'll call back. I think people see you a lot and they see your work a lot, all the 3Ds and things that you do for us. Give us a bit of a rundown of basically what is your day-to-day in Bigpond.
So basically, with every project I start by measuring out the actual property and the building, and then from there I take it and make a floor plan, and then we start discussing what the
Who wants
possibilities.
coffee? You want a cappuccino?
Yeah.
Marcel, do you want a water or anything?
Yes, please, water.
Okay. Okay, you can continue,
Oh, yeah.
Dupie.
So then me, Leroux and Annie discuss what we're gonna do, like what they're gonna do with
How
the
are you, man?
building and what the plans are,
Good in yourself.
and what can
Yes,
work and what can't work for the
sorry,
house.
Dupie.
Yeah.
Cappuccino large.
Large please, yes.
Do you sell a water as well?
Yeah.
Okay, one water, 2 large cappuccinos, please.
No sugars for.
No sugar. There's sugar.
No.
No sugars. Thanks, man.
And
Yes,
then from
continue.
there, then I start drawing a render on the computer so that we can actually visualize the property and not just look at it like from a floor plan. So then we can start putting in furniture and see, like with this house, what apartments are gonna work and what are not gonna work. And then also with, I'm busy with the kitchens now, just to see what cabinets we can use and where we can use it. To save
Yeah,
some money.
I
and
think
yeah.
quite a big portion of your job is helping us visualize what can work in spaces, because normally when we get sizing or a floor plan, you don't really know how will a bed fit in this floor plan, how will a kitchenette look in here, how will this. So it's a big part of the planning and the visualization of the project. And I think we only realized that once we started doing it, we started realizing how important that is for the planning aspect of the project. You helped me with my house as well from the start, and I'm sure you can remember the amount of times we've changed everything.
Yeah.
Color schemes to layout to, I mean, we changed everything to
Yeah.
materials. You punted a few of ideas that I struggled to leave because it looks so good and we can see how it looks. And then, I mean, then you say you can't really leave out that idea, it works too well. So I think that has helped us immensely, and that's now a practice that we do on every site. When we get a site, Dupie goes there, measures up, draws the floor plan, and from there we draw up a 3D of the property.
Yeah.
And then we have a total view, and we can change as we like, move walls, put in windows. We can actually see shadows, anything on that program of yours. So, but I think as well that is the nice part of your job. What is the other part of your job?
The largest part of my job is driving around from site to site to builders and Chamberlains and buying equipment and paint and everything for the sites every day.
Yeah, people have an idea that you're just doing interior design or architect's work, but it's a lot of driving, eh?
Yeah.
Up and down into shops, because builders never know at the start of the day what they're going to need, and they do a bit of planning for every hour basically.
Yes.
Every hour it's something else.
Yeah, and then just when I come back from builders, then I get a message, oh, we forgot we need this paint and this brush as well.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, so I used to do that every shopping trip. It was about between 5 and 10 times a day I had to go to the shops, and now I'm very happy that I don't have to do that, because it takes me 5 times as long to get in and out of the bakkie. So I'm very glad that Dupie can help us with that. We just need to get him a bakkie so that he can carry all the things. That's why we're heading now to Chamberlains, because we need to get long pieces of steel, and that needs to be transported with a bakkie. But so yeah, so that's a basic rundown of what Dupie does and the introduction of Dupie. You will see him a bit more in the videos, because he's a big part of the company and what we do. So yeah, you're introduced to Dupie. Thanks. Thank you very much, man. That's excellent service, eh?
Thank you.
What is the street name here? Do you know?
Zita.
Zita Street. And will you offer this service of delivering to the car for all people coming here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you see, we make some footage, we put it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we are doing some marketing for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you very much for helping us. What is the price there?
It's 73 rands.
Yes, see, that's a bargain, man. Well, that is a small coffee shop here in the front of a guy's yard at Zita Street, just across from the what do you call it? Primary school. Come support the guy, he's really nice. He brings me a coffee to my bakkie every day, I don't have to get out. So I support him at least a couple of times a week. Yeah, so that's some marketing for him. So we quickly need to drop some things off at Thelma, things that they needed from the other side. Then we quickly gonna drop off some gardening tools at another side of ours, and then we're off to Chamberlains.
you can actually verbykom toe daai koffie gaan kry, terugkom en dan
A few moments later.
As jy hierdie dinge full speed sit, dan lyk dit normaal. Aaron. How are you? Where do you work here?
Yeah,
Where do I find the gas fittings?
gardening section.
Gardening section. Yeah, I will go look there. And then the organizer for the brooms and the mops, the things that you can hang them on.
How you doing, sir?
Good on yourself?
Good, how can I help?
Good. I'm looking for a gas fitting that goes onto a small gas bottle. You know, like there's 3 kgs, they have a small nozzle basically.
What is it like, what does the fitting do, sir? Are you looking for like a regulator or like a control choke?
No. It must either be a regulator or a reducer from the regulator to a big one to small one. But I think even a regulator itself, the small regulator will work. And then I'm also looking for that organizers which you use for a mop and a broom and things to hang them on the wall.
Oh yeah, that I have as well, sir.
Okay,
You want to have a look at that first?
doesn't matter.
Alright, cool. Well, it's over there, the gas comes over there.
Okay. So I see here some regulators here.
So this is a regulator for your 357 kg.
That's probably the right one, eh?
Alright.
Perfect, that was quite easy.
Okay, cool.
And then the other things?
The hanger this way, sir.
Yes.
Right over here. Okay, so I got these on, sir.
Perfect. They look like a bit of quality.
Yeah, good stuff.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I'll send them to my wife and she can decide.
Cool, sounds good.
Thanks, man.
Alright, anytime. Cheers.
So while all of this is happening, we just released episode 5 this morning. It's Wednesday at 11. We basically dropped that episode on YouTube without premiering it, only on at 5 o'clock like we normally do. So the idea is to keep you guys guessing a little bit. We want to have it consistently on Wednesdays. Sometimes we'll drop it early. How's that? Maybe tell us what time would you prefer our videos to drop in the comments. So I wanted to bring Ben later tomorrow only, but they now hit a pipe, 22mm pipe, so it's this thickness. So there's a hole in there, so what they'll do is they'll cut that side, put one of those straight couplings on. Okay? So I want you to tell Ben that and to take a photo of this and show him this, which we'll have to replace as well.
Flex.
The whole stop tap. We'll put a modern stop tap on there.
Okay.
So we need to tell Ben that's what he needs to do and that's what he needs to do, and that way he'll bring all the right tools.
Tomorrow.
And materials now.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to only do that tomorrow, but I can't because there's now a pipe leaking, which they just hit while putting up the ceiling. It's in the scullery. So yes, show Ben. We're going to put a modern. There is still stop taps left at Eleanor. I'm almost 100% sure.
Okay.
If not, chat to me and we'll see where we'll find one. If we don't have one, we need to buy one from Plumbing, but just make sure there isn't one on Eleanor. I'm almost 100% sure there should still be one. That's daily life. Very little designing kitchens, a lot of fixing broken pipes, which they
Were you able to
putting
fix it?
ceiling. I wasn't able. Don't you want to go and fix it for us?
Is it low level or high level?
It's about 4 meters.
No, then I think that's one that you have to sort for us.
Okay, I've arranged it.
Okay.
So Ben is on his way. While we are here,
How
so
is he
Dupie,
on
you
his
can
way?
go. No, Dupie is on his way to get Ben on his way. Okay. So Dupie, you can go. You don't have a car yet. Flip.
Oh, but I'll take him there afterwards. It's fine.
Okay.
After this.
Okay.
After this meeting. Okay.
So we quickly want to show you guys what's currently happening at Thelma. As you can see, come down with me. Come. Tiles are in. Outside tiles are not in yet. But come and have a look at this. I don't know if I'll kill your exposure myself. We've got a built-up braai. So we've got a braai. Have a look up here. Ceiling's done. So black beams, white ceilings.
This is
Almost throughout.
this is a sample on the wall. I asked them to paint a sample yesterday. I'm serious. This is one coat of white paint.
So this entire thing is coated.
So you can see it's one coat and it covers quite well, but you see the old blocks and so on.
Where was this? What was this? Was this a patch?
I think it was dripping from the top of the
it's
black.
not that
and then-
black.
Yes. But you see, like there was a patch,
Yeah.
but you can still see it.
But
And I asked them not to do the cuttings. So it doesn't look horrible, but you can still see it. We'll need to do cuttings.
okay.
You see there? So this is a sample of one coat white on existing paint.
Okay. So we'll start doing cuttings through the
Yes.
entire house,
Yes.
and maybe have them roll spaces like this
Primer
with
first.
a primer and then a small coat there.
Yes.
And then we can roll the entire house,
Yes,
whether
just
it's one or
just
two
to get it
coats.
on the same level.
Okay.
But
So we'll be done with paint here, if I get my way, next week Friday.
yes.
Right? Yeah. Next week Friday we'll be done.
Before we do
So
coat
when
on
you
the
guys
wall.
see this video, 2 days from now the paint will be done.
we need to do the skirtings. Because we need to do the grout, then the grout needs to be
Robert is
primed.
going to be done with bathrooms
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but then he needs to do that. Then we need to grout so that we can prime the grout, so that we can paint. Or else that is going to be
So
a big
maybe-
touch up at the end.
But they can do cuttings along all these beams so long.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to call you, ne?
Like I said earlier, let me go and show you some more detail.
Just check, yeah.
If you guys zoom in there, wall tiles are on. I'll show you the other bathroom. In fact, Marcel, just show them the bathroom quickly. Thanks.
Yeah, we're doing the floor tile layout here.
Maybe you can get in there, Marcel, to see what we've done.
So we're just doing a layout beforehand to see that the spacing works out, so that we have a similar size on that side, similar size on this side, but we have a bit of an issue with the trap there. I think the problem is it's on the center now.
Yeah.
So
But I'm looking at it now and thinking it's probably not bad either.
yeah, we're just gonna have a small one on this side, small on that side.
Okay.
So I don't think it's bad.
But we pushed it up on the design, eh, Robert? Okay, let's just move that quickly. We'll have a small piece on the side you don't see.
But you're
We'll
gonna
have a
see
small
it,
piece there.
We're gonna see it, yeah.
Yeah, but you'll have a small piece there with wall tiles on top of it and a big piece where you really see it.
Okay,
And
I'm
only
fine with
one
that
wall.
either way.
And then we'll cut this to be there. So it's only one block that's basically not up to size, where the shower trap is forming a part of it, right?
We have waterproofing on here.
Yes, this is already
Two coats of
Yes.
copper rocks. So to this side, are the tiles becoming bigger?
No. I
Staying
said
the same,
let's just keep
same
the pattern because it
okay.
looks kind of cool.
Okay.
And
So the
just to
slope
add
is on
some
this
dimension-
side. This side it levels out a bit,
Yes.
but it's still fine. We have a nice window space there and a bit of a shelf.
And also I said not bigger tiles on that side because they might become slippery.
Yeah.
If you have small cuts, the grout will make
Right.
it non-slip.
Perfect.
Shower
Robert, so
head
we-
coming out from here,
Yes.
just above the waist. And I ordered us like I think a 40mm shower head.
Okay, that'll be
That's
impressive.
big, yeah.
We can go. Yeah, the flooring is done here. They're busy with the ceiling.
Yeah. Last bits of ceiling being done. I think in this room we're probably going to paint a lot of these cupboards, right?
We're doing the doors on these cupboards. We're
Are
doing
we-
the
are we
doors
doing
and the
new
faces.
new-
Yes,
new
that's what we
faces?
said.
Okay.
We're reusing the skeleton.
Because the skeleton's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we can try and attempt to use the spray gun in here?
We can give it a try. The
Probably
only thing
mask
is,
the floors.
the only thing is
mask
you
the mirror.
can't do primers with the spray gun. So if we have to do a melamine primer or something,
Why not? Because it's enamel.
you can't do it with the spray gun. It's a sticky
Yeah.
paint.
What if we get a water-based enamel, a water-based primer?
I'm not sure. We'll have to contact someone about that, because if it blocks up the spray gun, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a plastic or what's on those doors?
Well, either way, on the interiors, it's only a
Pressed to
edging.
it.
Yeah, it's an edging.
Yeah, this is very smooth, so it's
But
probably
we're
the same as
replacing
the
these.
edging. Yes.
Yeah, so we might as well.
Yeah, but it's the same as
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a paint, it's a plastic melamine.
So the question is, what will? Yeah, it's definitely this.
Yeah,
It's
and
definitely
this.
plastic. Yeah. So what you're saying is maybe we don't have to prime if we can get something that can stick to this.
Yeah, but
like,
the
can we spray
normal-
universal undercoat?
No.
So if we can get some type of primer or undercoat that's not enamel.
Yeah,
It's
I don't think water-based enamel either. There's something
There's
about
nothing like water-based enamel, water-based primer.
you get a water-based enamel.
Okay. But there's something about oil-based sticking in the spray gun.
Yes, but also that's what I'm saying. Primers. They did it. They say enamels.
Okay.
Primers because there's something in a primer that sticks.
That makes it a
clogs
primer
up
in the first
thing,
place
yes.
as well. Okay.
That
Okay.
makes it sticks to this, and then it also sticks to the inside of the pipe.
Okay.
That's the problem.
So fact is,
But it's not going to be a lot. We're going to
remove
roll
all
it.
of these doors. Yes. And we're also painting cupboards in the other bedrooms.
Yes.
Same thing. Maybe there we can definitely spray because it's already painted.
Oh, the door's already painted. Okay, yeah, then it would be easy.
So those we can spray.
Yeah, that because then we can just get a normal PVA paint, mix it any color that we want,
Exactly.
and just spray it on.
Exactly. Probably
We can
mix
also
it to
maybe
whatever we
use-
make these. We'll mix that color to match these because we paint. No, we'll have new melamine doors here. The real question is, do we need new melamine doors? These are actually in good shape. I know they look bad with the 90s handles, but if we have a nice little black handle on here, it's exactly the same as if putting new doors. And these doors are all in good shape.
Yeah, I think a problem maybe is that the hinges aren't adjustable, so we can't really line up the doors or anything. They are as they are.
Okay.
If we're fine with that, we can do that. But I think
Checking
that's
out,
the
yeah.
benefit with putting new hinges.
Really vintage hinges.
Yeah,
Okay. So new doors.
I think so. If
All new
we're
doors?
already saving on the other side,
Yeah.
so just this is 2 to 3 panels. It's probably 3,000 rand. All the hinges
And they'll look.
and handles another 1,000 rand.
Let's talk about color here quickly. What do you have in mind?
I think we can go with a bold color. We're doing white on the walls.
When you're saying
doing
bold,
white,
like darkish.
a color.
Something that's
Yeah,
color,
it can be color palma,
I
it can
just
be a
wanted to say, what about
petrol
colour
blue,
palma?
it can be actually
I
anything
think
but a
it's
bit
one
of
of
color.
those two, in my opinion. It's either color palma or petrol blue. I think that's what I thought.
Maybe
of as
we
well.
must go with the color palma. I think it's a modern color at the moment.
And it will fit with these exterior walls that you're seeing from here
Yes.
as well. Yeah. We should probably do like a planter up there as well while I'm seeing outside now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the main bedroom here.
Yeah.
And probably here as well. We can
Yes.
just build up.
But there's
this-
already a planter.
Yeah, but
It's a
I
drain
see
bed with a.
we can maybe just lift it a bit on this side to level out, and then there's swell inside.
Yes.
So that we can cover those pipes.
We actually demoed that a bit to be able to access the window because
Yeah.
you see there's a window there.
Yeah.
So onto this, so we're going to do a nice patch of grass here because there's no real flat grass, no place to kick a ball or anything like that. Practice cricket, bowling, whatever kids do. No space for that, so we're adding this patch of grass, and then we've demoed this lapa. I think I told you last time that we're planning on demoing the lapa. The lapa is now gone, and what it actually does is we're going to leave a braai here because I've never heard somebody say in Pretoria, wow, there's way too many braais at this house. But what it actually does is it opens up the view. I don't know if you can see that on camera, can you? Right. And also, while we are up here, we also spray painted the roof. So the roof is basically painted. We still need to repair some gutters and paint them as well. But most of the exterior is painted at this stage. Roof and walls.
It is the end of week 6 and we are at Buffelsfontein Beesboerdery. Wow, that feels really wrong to say it in English. Ons is hier by Buffelsfontein Beesboerdery. Feels a bit better.
That's better.
We are having a Buffelsfontein lager.
That's Buffelsfontein lager. We're trying it.
Beesboerdery.
We
What do you
normally have a
think?
Castle Light, but I think this is a real good supplement for alternative for the Castle Light.
For the Afrikaans spreker. You see, as soon as you take a sip of this, you start talking
Dan
instant
praat
Afrikaans.
jy onmiddellik suiwer Afrikaans.
En jy kan concertina speel.
Concertina speel, potjie maak, brandewyn drink, al daai goed sodra jy hierdie geproe het.
So,
Okay, so back to English. Back to the script. We're at Buffelsfontein Boerdery, Beesboerdery. The owner of Buffelsfontein is actually my, in
Namesake.
Afrikaans, yeah, is it namesake?
Namesake in rewind.
Yes. My name is Leroux Meyer, he's Meyer Leroux. So it's the same but just changed over.
Same, little bit different.
We have a lot in common. So we're busy with a 10 episode series. We've done episode 5 last week and we're doing this week's episode 6. We've done a bit of the math and we've estimated that on week 10, which will be in 4 weeks time, we'll be finishing house levels.
Yes.
It's
a bit of a gamble.
It's a bit of a gamble.
We're pushing to finish.
We're committing to a timeline, but I think it's very doable and I mean, we have to finish it.
Yes.
We can't.
And it will be a nice season finale to episode 10.
Yes.
Which is end of season 1. Maybe we'll start season 2 straight away. Maybe we'll give ourselves a week or 2 break. We'll see.
Let's see how it goes. We'll probably continue filming either way.
Yes, we probably won't take a break.
But we'll be doing a house launch like normal, and the house
COVID
launch.
permitting.
Yes.
If the levels don't go crazy in the next 4 weeks.
The house launch will be filmed, and then you'll see the type of launch that we do because the house normally sells at that launch as well. It's not typical the block style auction or anything like that. It's more of us presenting the home, and then we get someone making an offer, and we normally get a full price offer, more than one.
So if you're a buyer and you want to come through to that house launch, save the date in your diary right now. It's 29 June. It's a Tuesday night. We'll have beer and wine, COVID permitting. If it's not our last, we'll give it to you guys for free. And yes, we are advertising free beer on the internet. Wow. Anyways, so 29 June, Tuesday night, that's going to be the launch. Exact details to follow on our social media platforms. Then, take into account, we buy property. That's the biggest part of our business, is buying properties. So we are looking for properties to buy at the right price, obviously. So if you or somebody you know is selling a house or considering selling a house, we'll come and give you an offer. We typically buy in Pretoria East. So Garsfontein, Fairy Glen, Moraletta, Constantia Park, Newlands, anything
We'll
crucial I'm missing?
consider the Old East as well,
Yes.
Menlo Park,
Brooklyn, that type of Linwood, but we focus on those areas. So if you are selling, speak to us. We really are urgently looking for stock. We've already bought something, but we need another one really soon.
And we are not real estate agents. We're buyers. We're not going to market your property.
We'll typically
we'll make you
an offer on the day or a day later type of thing. So also we pay a 10,000 Rand referral for anybody that can bring us a property if you're not an agent. The agents get paid commission. If you're not an agent, but you know of somebody, send them our way. Let us know that you sent them our way, and we'll pay you 10,000 Rand if the deal happens.
If the deal happens, yes.
That's it. We're trying to keep this end recap short. It's end of week 6. Like always, comment below what you thought. Like this video, it really helps the YouTube algorithm. Share this to people you know on your Facebook page. We'll really appreciate that. But even if you can just share, even if you can just tell anybody, maybe like Leroux said last week, tell your mother, tell anybody. This is end of week 6. Cheers.
Cheers.